Hello, AnimeBallZ fans. My name's Ray, and this is another episode of What's New Japan. What is What's New Japan, I hear you ask? Well, What's New Japan is where I take a look at what animes are coming out in Japan over the next couple of weeks, and I tell you all about them. Hopefully one of them is something that you like the sound of and you decide to check out. So without further ado, let's get started. First up on my anime list this week is an anime called Saint Seiya Omega. People in Australia would probably know that more on the lines, or rather under the title of Knights of the Zodiac. But the original title is Saint Seiya Omega, just in Japanese. Anyway, this is the first Saint Seiya television series in 25 years. It'll have an original story and all new characters. The protagonist is Koga, a 13-year-old bronze saint who was raised by the goddess Athena. He admires the legendary Gold Saint Seiya and fights against the evil Mars, who tries to rule the world by abducting Athena. Sounds like a really good thing. Looks like it's got its basis in Greek mythology. Probably should check that out. Hope you like it. Next up on the list this week is an anime called Lupin the Third, Mine Fujiko Tulu Onna. Those of you who know Lupin the Third will realize that it is an incredibly funny series. I have no idea what the hell Lupin the Third's about. Really sorry, I've never actually seen anything to do with it before in my life. Ever. This is an outsider's review of it, but hell, that's never stopped me before, it's not gonna stop me now. Anyway, seems that many people are falling prey to a suspicious new religion, and Lupin the Third must infiltrate this group, hoping to steal the treasure their leader keeps hidden. There he lays eyes on the beautiful, bewitching woman who has the leader enthralled. This is the story of how fashionable female thief Fumiko Mine first met Lupin III. Finally on my list is an OVA of the popular samurai series Rurouni Kenshin, entitled Rurouni Kenshin Shin Kyoto Hen. Basically, those of you who listen to AnimeBallZ, which I'm hoping is a lot of the audience right now, will know that I actually did a manga review of Rurouni Kenshin last season. So if you want to know more about the original story of Rurouni Kenshin, then you should probably listen to that episode when Criddle finally gets around to podcasting it. Cough, cough. Anyway, like I said, this is a new Rurouni Kenshin OVA. It's a large-scale remake of the battle against Shinshiro from the point of view of Masaru. Now, while I would love to tell you more about this really exciting part of the story, basically already what I've said is a really big spoiler, and if I wanted to go into more detail, Criddle would kill me for spoiling such a great series and a great arc. So I'm just going to really recommend that you watch this, because quite frankly it's better than most things that are coming out on Australian television anyway right now. So yeah, definitely check this out when you have a chance to, and also definitely check out the original Rurouni Kenshin series. Probably one of the best animes ever made of all time. So that's it for another week of What's New Japan. Probably a shorter episode than most, but hey, I like to keep things short when I can. Really makes the episode feel tight. Anyway, what have I told you about this week? For those of you who can't remember, I've told you about a brand new series of Saint Seiya, the first one to hit television in 25 years. I've told you about an OVA for one of the best anime series ever created, Rurouni Kenshin, and I've told you all about a brand new Lupin the Third thing. Definitely check those out. I bet you several people on the AnimeBallZ team will be checking some of them out, definitely. That's all I've got. My name's Ray. This has been another episode of What's New Japan on Wednesday. Catch you on the flip side.